What if I told you the most unforgettable romantic moments aren't planned at all? Not the expensive dinners, not the perfect dates, but something so small you probably missed it today. You've been told romance is about effort, big gestures, grand surprises, perfect timing. But here's the truth. The moments that actually stay, the ones she replays in her mind, the ones that build real emotional connection, they happen when you're not trying so hard. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn ordinary, everyday moments into something deeply romantic without forcing anything. And there's one small shift that changes everything. Let me ask you something. When you think about romantic moments, what comes to your mind? A candlelight dinner? A surprise gift? A perfectly planned date? That's what everyone believes. But think deeper. Have you ever had a random moment, like walking together? Have you ever had a random moment, like walking together, laughing over something stupid, or just sitting in silence, and somehow it felt more special than anything planned? That's not an accident. That's real romance, because romance doesn't come from effort. It comes from presence. And here's where most people get it wrong. They try to perform romance instead of feeling it. And when you try too hard, it loses its magic, because real connection can't be scripted. Here's something most people never realize. Romance isn't built in big moments. It's built in micro moments. Tiny, almost invisible interactions, like the way you look at her when she's talking, the pause before you respond, the softness in your voice when you say her name. These moments seem small, but emotionally, they're everything, because they create a feeling. And people don't remember what you did, they remember how you made them feel. Now think about this. When was the last time you were fully present with someone? No phone, no distraction, no thinking about what to say next. Just there. That alone is rare today, and that rarity is what makes it powerful. Let me show you something subtle but powerful. There's a difference between trying to impress her and letting her feel you. Most people try to impress. They think, I need to say the right thing. I need to act a certain way. I need to make this moment special. But here's the twist. The more you try to make a moment special, the more unnatural it feels. Instead, you want to reveal the moment, not create it. For example, you're sitting together. Nothing special is happening. Instead of filling the silence, you pause. You look at her, and you actually notice her. Then you say something simple like, you know what's weird? This moment feels really peaceful. That's it. No performance, no pressure. But suddenly, the moment becomes something more, because you brought attention to it. That's hidden romance. It's not about doing more. It's about seeing more. Here's something powerful most people overlook. Romance needs contrast. If everything is always intense, it loses meaning. If everything is always casual, it never deepens. The magic happens in the shift. Playful, serious silence, connection normal, meaningful, for example. You're joking around, laughing, then suddenly you slow down, your tone changes, you say something real, something slightly deeper. Not heavy, just honest. That shift creates emotional impact because it surprises the mind. It breaks the pattern, and when you break patterns, you create memories. That's why random small moments often feel more romantic than planned ones, because they're unexpected. This might sound strange, but if you really want to be romantic, stop trying to be romantic, because trying creates pressure, and pressure kills authenticity. Instead, focus on connection, focus on presence, focus on noticing. Romance is just a byproduct of those things. Think about it like this. When someone feels truly seen, truly heard, truly understood, that's already romantic. No flowers needed, no script needed, just real attention. And here's the deeper truth. Most people are starved for this. They don't need perfection. They need realness. Now, here's the part most people miss. There's always one moment in every interaction that has the potential to become special, but it's easy to miss because it doesn't look special at first. It might be a pause in conversation, a shared glance, a quiet walk, a random laugh. And in that moment, you have a choice. Ignore it or lean into it. If you lean into it, even slightly, that's when it transforms. That's when it becomes something she remembers. Not because it was big, but because it felt real. And real moments stick. So here's the truth. Romance isn't something you do. It's something you allow. You allow yourself to slow down, to notice, to feel. You stop chasing perfect moments and start recognizing them because they're already there, right in front of you. In the ordinary, in the quiet, in the unnoticed. And when you start seeing those moments differently, your entire connection changes. Not because you tried harder, but because you finally understood. So next time you're with someone, don't think about what to do next. Just pause, look, feel, notice, and ask yourself, is this one of those moments? Because it probably is. If this changed the way you think about connection, make sure you subscribe. And in the comments, tell me one small moment you'll never forget. Because sometimes the smallest moments become the biggest memories.